Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. August 29th. Judge for yourself. First of all, Chapo Guzman is not the first narco trafficker to ever escape from prison. Okay? Know your history. Don't sound like a fool when you're saying that, oh, the only person to ever escape from a prison in Mexico in a tunnel. Well, that's not even true, because there's at least 5 that I can actually find, and there could be more. I mean, there was one instance supposedly, even though they never showed the picture of the tunnel, but there was a Piedras Negras where like 125 inmates escaped through a tunnel. But I've never seen I never saw the tunnel, so I don't take that as a, I don't know, it's a 50-50 thing. I have to kind of see the facts. You have to know what the facts are. Anyways, so bling 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 bling. Newsflash: there was a big underworld boss that had direct ties to the growers in Peru. Had the direct contacts with like Pablo Escobar, which was a lieutenant for the Ortiz brothers, Don Ortiz, and then there was the Rodriguez brothers in Colombia as well. But anyways, there's a guy by the name of Alberto Falcon Sicilia, or Sicilia Falcon, aka Mr. Tijuana. Even though he was a Cuban national, he was brought over to the United States to infiltrate underground networks, and he was actually an asset for the CIA. His bodyguard was an ex-Navy SEAL, and anyways, this individual got arrested. I mean, in 1980. About 1985, something like that, and he actually escaped from a Mexico prison through a sophisticated underground tunnel. And this is the DEA declassified confidential memo that I found. It said, on attention Interpol, on April 25th, Class 1 violator Alberto Sicilia Falcon and associates escaped from Lecumberri prison in Mexico City. Falcon is considered one of the world's foremost narcotics traffickers, and his rearrest is considered vital to Mexican and U.S. enforcement efforts. Okay, then it says at the bottom, because they always want to bash people, right? The establishment always tries to. What they want to do first is they're going to always ruin your reputation, and this is all. We'll see this, throughout everybody. I mean. It says here, Falcon has a homosexual, psychopathic personality. He is known to use automatic weapons and should be considered armed and dangerous. Wow, right? Of course, he's the, what did it say? The world's foremost narcotics trafficker. Anyways, there's another one that said, which I thought was very interesting. Okay, I've heard this before recently. It said, from DEA Mexico to DEA headquarters in Washington. It said, Attorney General advised that a telephone call was being monitored out of West Covina. Can you believe that? From Mexico City to West Covina. Can you believe that? And requesting toll assistance within 30 minutes, the Attorney General was advised that the telephone was registered to Nat Smith, right? And he was identified as a private pilot to Cecilia Falcon. All right? Where have heard that before? So later that day, the Attorney General advised that they had developed information that a private aircraft, a Piper Aztec bearing U.S. registry numbers, blah, 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 had unofficially departed last night from Tehuacan, okay? Tehuacan. Man, these people are crazy. Without officially filing a flight plan and without lights. Where have you heard that before? I think Chapo Guzman, they accused Chapo Guzman of getting into an aircraft after escaping from a tunnel, right? Well, here comes the tunnel part. Another declassified confidential memo. It says Embassy Mexico, right, to embassies in Paris, Guatemala, Caracas, and Panama, and also to the DEA headquarters in Washington, D.C. So escape was effected through a tunnel constructed from a house at approximately 80 meters from prison dorm. Attorney General's office believes that this tunnel was constructed by the father, right? It said one of the attorneys who registered Cecilia Falcon, or represented Cecilia Falcon in Mexico, just one of them, because he had a dream team, stated that he had personally verified the fact that Cecilia had a current Swiss account in the amount of $500 million. You believe that? There it is. You judge for yourself. You guys can, Google doesn't have a whole lot of stuff about Sicilia Falcon. There's a lot of books. There's a lot of declassified information from the CIA, both CIA and DEA, because it seems like this guy was working for both of them, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pin it to where he was working for both of them. His bodyguard later moved to Tempe, Arizona, or Phoenix, Arizona, and was shot. You guys can look it up. But anyways, Cecilia Alberto Falcon was one of the earliest to ever have escaped through a tunnel. All right, and they had problems with that because there was a lot of flooding in that tunnel. So you guys be the judge. You judge for yourself.